So again we have a code segment given to us, and we need to know how system will allocate memory for all the variables used in the program, and how system will work with the program. So let's start. Now first of all, observation of this particular given problem. So variables, then block. Now how many variables we have used in this particular program? We have 1 2 3 4 5. We have total 5 variables used in this particular given code segment. So first one is x. Now this x is not inside any block, so it is a global variable. And type of the variable, type of this x is a global variable. Now coming to the next variable, that is y and z. Now y and z. Now look, both of these two variables are declared inside main block. This is our main block. Let's say the block name is b1, and here we also have one more block. Let's call it b2. So we called main block as b1 and the inner block is b2. So now both y and z, these two variable is declared inside the block b1. That means here both of these variable declared inside block b1. That means with respect to block b1, both of these variable are local variable, local to b1 block. Clear? Now coming to the next variables, that is z and x. Now again we have z and x. Now these two variables are declared inside block b2. Clear? Now with respect to block b2, both of these variables are local variable. Local to block b2. Clear? Now coming to the memory allocation part. So for this particular variable, memory will allocate from the data section, as it is a global variable. So a 4-byte memory block is created for the variable x with base address 1001 and initialized with 5. Now system enter inside the main block, and memory is created for the main block itself from stack section. Now in this stack section, memory will allocate for variable y and z. So here we have two variables. First one is y and the second variable is z. Y is initialized with 7, z will initialized with 20. Let's say the base address is 1020 and 1024. Now look at here, we have one inner block that is defined inside b1 block. That means for this particular block b2, memory will allocate inside the b1 block itself. That means in this particular block, this b2 block is a inner block for b1 block. That means memory will allocate for b2 block inside the b1 block itself. That means inside this main block itself, memory will allocate for b2 block. So here this is the memory allocated for the block b2. Now inside this block we declare two variable, one is z. So let's take a memory block for the variable z initialized with 10, and next variable we declared is x with initial value 4. Now what will be the base address? Let's consider base address as 1029 and here it is 1035. Clear? Now the next instruction is this one %d. Now what system will do? Now %d, the variable is x. So where system will search the variable x in memory, system will search the variable x inside B2 first. If it is not available inside B2, at that time it will go for B1 block, and if in B1 block also it is not available, at that time it will go for data section or global part. Now is it available? X variable is available inside data section, inside the B2 block. Look, here it is our B2 block. This one is our B2 block. This one is our B1 block, and this is our global section. Now, as X is already available inside the B2 block, so what is the content of X? Here the content of X is 4. So we will get 4 as output here. It will not go for global part or B1 part, as X variable is already declared inside this B2 block. Now coming to the next part, comma is there, so it will print comma and then %d y. Now is y is already declared inside B2 block? No, y is not declared inside B2 block, so it will go for the B1 block. That means from innermost block it will go for outer block. So in outer block, is y is available? Yes, y is available. And what is the content of y? The content of y is 7. So now it will display 7. Now coming to the next again comma print and then %d z. Now z is available inside B2 block. Yes, z is available inside B2 block. So what is the content of z? Z contains 10. So now it will display 10. Now after execution of this printf instruction, system come out from this inner block. Now what system will do? Look, whenever system enter inside any block, at that time system allocate a memory block for that particular code segment or block segment, and whenever control of program execution come out from any block, all the memory allocated to that particular block will deallocated at that time. Clear? That means when control come out from a block after completion of execution of that particular block, at that time that memory block will deallocated fully and no longer it will exist in the memory. Now as control come out from this particular B2 block, that means all the memory allocated to this particular block will deallocated. That means all this memory are not going to exist anymore. Clear? Now coming to the next instruction. What is the next instruction? Next instruction is this one, printf. Now first backslash, that means control comes to the next line. After that it will get %d, and now we are in which block? We are in B1 block. That means first whenever we use any variable, at that time system first insert B1 block. If the variable is not available inside B1 block, at that time only it will go for global section. Clear? Now %d, the variable used is x. So x is declared inside main block? No, it is not declared. So it will go for data section and get the value from there. What is the value here? Is 5. Now it will display 5. Now again comma will print and then the next %d. Now the variable is y. Now y is declared inside main block. Yes, y is there. So it will take the value from this y memory block. So it will display 7 again. Now comma again and then %d. The next variable is z. Now z is declared here or not? Yes, z is also available inside B1 block. So it will display the value 20 here. Clear? Look, when we work with the x variable inside B2 block, at that time we take the value for x from this particular B2 block itself, not from the global variable. But when we work inside B1 block, not inside B2 block, we are now in the B1 block, and inside B1 block there is no variable declared with name x. Whenever we use the variable x, at that time system will take that particular variable from the data section, as it is not available inside locally or inside B1 block, but that is not the scenario in case of B2 block, because in B2 block we already declared the variable x. So it will take the local variable and work with the local variable, and whenever system gets any variable locally and we use that particular variable in that particular block, at that time it will not go for the global variable, it will work with the local variable itself. Clear? So that is how the concept of local variable and global variable works in C programming language. Clear? So that's it for today. See you soon in our next class. Thank you.